Oh, hi everyone. It's Andy. Just want to do a little training with Zoom that I can share with a few people. Really chatting about the online side, the social media side, etc. And we have one really good tool that I just want to screen share with you just for a second. So bear with me. Here we go. Just sharing it now. And it's the Vista Group social media training group, which you should be a member of as we speak. And I really can't highlight how important it is to really use this tool because people come on board with different levels of knowledge and use and what you've done before with social media. Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest. There's lots of other things that you can use that is really online, such as Messenger, texting, even, and right the way through to sending out good old-fashioned emails. So there's and WhatsApp, of course, and there's lots of things out there that you can use. But you've got to do it in the right way to try and maximise the results that you're going to get. So the Vista Group social media training has been put together by people who know what they're talking about. Um, we've actually got somebody who actually works for Facebook, has been involved in developing this site, and there's an awful lot on it. So I thought it'd be a neat idea just to take you through it, just to show you how to use it. Now, there's a lot of buttons on here. The first one is a discussion button. So everything on there is just a timeline of different things people have added that are useful. So that's live, ongoing all the time. People put on their posts that are useful, extra trainings that pop up. So there's loads of things on here all the time. So that's why it's worth jumping on it every day just to see what's on there. The actual real training are split into units. So if you click on units, it will come up with units, and they're all broken down into various steps that you can click on. So this one here, starting with the basics, for instance, it'll just come up in a second. And we've got a video here that I think Craig's done, and you can actually sit down, listen, go through, make notes, and click when you've done. So what you're doing is working your way through these basics. So setting up your profile, for instance, on your Facebook. So there's lots of information on here, but it's done in an order that will allow you to build your Facebook profile and your ability to build it as a proper business. So case really of working through those steps. So that's the first unit, unit one, which is titled Facebook Facelift and Foundations. The second one is creating success on Facebook groups, so using other groups to help you develop your business and building your own group as well. What sort of content, etc., you need to put on there. There's another one here, your social contribution. With Facebook, it's all about give and take and actually putting something back into Facebook, and they will allow you to get more out to an audience. So important. We have here unit 4, attraction marketing. That's getting people, because what you're doing is of interest, they come and actually look at what you're doing, and that can be very powerful. Advanced network training. So as you get into it, you get information on how to actually improve and get better. Hot off the press training. So this is things that have been added that have been proved to be really good trainings that have occurred over the previous months and even now the last few years. Really good stuff on there. Now there's a thing called using a Vista Diva. Don't worry about that for now. Vista Diva is a system that you can actually pay on a monthly basis to help you with developing your team. So that's something that you can put to one side for now. Unit 8, using stories effectively. Stories are really important with Facebook and also particularly Instagram. So it's how to use stories to build your business. Building group interaction. This is unit 9, fun and community. This is about making your group, if you're developing a Facebook group, really interesting. It's about how to make a bit of fun on there, from running successful giveaways, that's product giveaways, and then explain how to do that, and obviously the importance of it, how to run little fun things such as bingo and tombolas and all sorts of things that have proved to be very valuable at actually keeping people on a group and keeping them active on the group, which leads to people then looking at what you've got to offer in terms of products. And unit 10, developing and building your team. So there's an awful lot of information on here. And one mistake a lot of people make is they skip through and very, very quickly and just glance and don't take any action. I guarantee you, if you take your time and go through it and take action on the information you're receiving, so it's tweaking your profile, developing your group, chatting to your sponsor, and use this as a real tool, then you'll start to really begin to build something online that's going to pay you in the future for years to come. But it's got to be done in the right way. So there's a lot of expertise on here, and there are professionals on here who know what they're talking about. So that's the units. One key thing I'm going to show you now, if you click on more and you click on files, here we go. There's some great files on here. A couple of things you need to open up. This one, I'll just open it up and bear with while we get to it. Let's click on it. So that is coming up. It's just loading up, and it's a PDF, and it's about social network marketing. This is a something you can print off if you've got a printer. Just opening the file. Here we go. Here we go. Your social network marketing activity guide. So you can scroll through here, and it's a booklet that's got loads of tools in it. It's got information on how to develop your business, from leading with skincare right the way through to get your posts seen more, consistency, types of posts that you can put out during the day, about doing parties. It's a terrific little document, and I highly recommend, if you can, print it off, because you can sit down over a cup of tea and read through, and again, just reinforce your knowledge and information. So let me just remove that one and go back to where we were before. Bear with me. So what we want is, that's what we want, yeah, is the training. So that was the social network marketing guide. Let's show you the other thing that you can print off that's really important, is the social media tracker. So let's load that up, bear with. So that's coming up any second now. Open that up. Right, so this is something you really do want to try and print off. Now what this is a schedule that you can do on a daily basis of activity using social media. And it goes through your profile activities, what you do on your own profile, on your own Facebook page, your profile, timeline, whatever you want to call it. Daily networking activities. So again, this is about being involved with Facebook in a positive way. And again, there's a phrase that if you love Facebook, it'll love you back. So the more you start to have interaction with people, the more Facebook will allow you to reach out to people with what you want to do, and that's promoting your business. So there's also Facebook group activities, and that's running events, getting product posts out into local Facebook groups. So these have been set up with activities and numbers like post 2, post 5, join 10. They've all been done for a reason, and it's because we know how Facebook works and what will give you the most traction in reaching out to people by doing certain numbers of different activities. And these are the optimum ones that, if you do on a consistent basis, will get you best placed to build your business. So that is worth putting off, and it's set up as a tracker that you can tick. It tells you what to do, so you don't have to think about it, tells you when to do it, and if you do that week in, week out, your business will start to grow. So let me just get rid of that one. Bear with me. So we're back there again. So and on here, of course, you can also, under discussion, under discussion, right, where are we? Discussion. So there we go, you can comment. So if you've got any thoughts or you need to ask a question, you can jump on there, and there are hundreds of people that know what they're talking about, will come back and give you an answer. So, you know, if you're a bit stuck on something, I'm not quite sure, and your sponsor, you can't get hold of him, just ask a question on there and someone will point you in the right direction. So this is a fantastic group to be on, and there's a huge amount of training. So it does need you to take time out and go through it properly. So hopefully I've just shown you a little bit more in terms of how to use it, where things are, and that will benefit you further down the road. So that's me done for the day. So check it out and put it to good use. So I'm just going to pull out there. So have a good whatever week you see this in. You have a great week, and we'll catch up. Speak to you soon.